One under the lights. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Nero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball well outside. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Zack Greinke gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. And if Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
At the plate, Chris Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Into right field, that's a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. And that one is gone. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Second home run early in the year as the Rays move in front now 2-0. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's Albert now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Altuve comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Batting fifth, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First pitch of the at-bat. There goes Albert. A pitch out. The throw. Won't get him. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Pujols, the runner at second with one away. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and confusion as he looks at a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there.
Oh, man, that was a total train wreck. I don't know if it was a straight steal of home or if the batter missed the sign, but it's never a good look to run into an out like that from third. We'll see if that comes back to bite them in the end.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and the inning is over. Next up for the Stros, George Springer. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That is it.
So striding in, Jordan Alvarez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he finds a way to focus on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 2.
The third baseman, number 2.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is fastball taken high for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hayward.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watch it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nolan Arenado. Has a look. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. While the throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
Usually these guys turn the 6-4-3 double play in their sleep. But it looks like he rushed the feed there, and it sailed over the second baseman's head.
Here's Robbie Cano now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Rays have opened this up to 5-0.
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto.
Realmuto.
Line drive base hit. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Davis.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next, the left-handed power bat of Chris Davis. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit. And he's safe.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change here, as that's going to be all tonight for Zack Greinke. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Josh James enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Mike Trout will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
On a rope to the second baseman.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Settling in now, Eric Hosmer has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is line to left. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And standing in, the machine, Albert Pujols. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Barehanded on the move. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Runner goes for second. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Albert Pujols, a 2-run shot. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit sharply on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. Bullet back up the middle. Springer is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 8 and the Astros nothing. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Line to the right side, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. 1-0 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's one of those do-or-die plays right there, D-Road. Good job there by the third baseman to get it. Has to do that bare hand. That was a strong throw to first base, but just not in time for an infield single.
Yeah, Dan, you practiced this one in spring training, the bare hand from the third baseman. It's not easy. Again, all your momentum's going towards home plate, and you try and find a way to redirect that ball to first base. One of the best in the business, but even he couldn't stop it from being an infield single.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
He pulls this one into right. Hayward is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air to center. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros. Still 8-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Springer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Leadoff man gone now for Robinson Cano. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with two bases.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Reddick, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a two-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this
a swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Second home run early in the year as the blowout continues.
The center fielder, number 32.
In now, Mike Trout.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Reddick is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. First home run of the campaign for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
Next for Tampa Bay.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Altuve has it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Up next for Tampa Bay, no left fielder, Giancarlo.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Runners off for second. In there, now the throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Pickoff move to second, and he'll dive back in safely. Pujols at second with 2 down. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back in. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. That's a strike to throw down. And it's all target, and he'll be safe at third. Men on third with 2 down. Now the runner's on his way home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Springer's coming home. Just keeping him close. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So they nearly... Coming to the plate now, George Springer. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Shot toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
On a line to shortstop. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Third baseman.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout.
Now another one hit deep to left. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he'll make it to third with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here. But it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
Into the box now, Aledmys Diaz. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Bregman stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Davis has it. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
Digging in now, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 1-0. And that catches the outside edge. 1-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs already home here. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. On the ground for Cano at second. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
No left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Giancarlo.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Springer has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. Lined hard toward right center. Springer is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Nolan Arenado. High and deep to center field. Springer looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. Nolan Arenado touches them all. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seem like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The batter number 24.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. In now, JT Realmuto. As he lines it out to center. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that
ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. But this will land untouched. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Astros. George Springer is on deck. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Here's George Springer, and after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Altuve stands at first with 1 out. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Trout. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. Into the box, Carlos Correa. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rays are out in front, 14-4. Here's Chris Davis now. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point.
Chris Davis.
First pitch on its way. Bullet back up the middle. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
I suppose this is why you usually have the best defensive outfielder in center field. He got a good read on it, charges in hard, and made a fabulous grab. Look for that one to make the highlight reels later on.
Into the box now, Mike Trout. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Rhys Hoskins will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Pujols, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up and gets this one down. Altuve fields it cleanly and safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jason Heyward.
Now at the plate, Jason Heyward. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch taken for a strike. And they'll tag him out after the break from third. And I'm not sure if that was a missed sign or not, but something certainly went wrong there. Stanton stands at second with 2 gone. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 innings complete. The Rays are in front, 17-4. Rhys Hoskins will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 17.
Jared Hughes takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 49, Jared Hughes.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. So despite featuring a pair of aces on the mound, this game's taking an unexpected turn as neither starter seems to have brought his best stuff in this game, something both lineups have certainly taken advantage of.
Well, Dero, we had contrasting styles in this one. One power pitcher, one control pitcher. Both had rough outings in this one.
Yeah, that's why you love baseball, right? You can't handicap this thing. We came into this not knowing who was going to win out. Was the finesse guy going to locate? Was the power guy going to have his big-time heater? Neither of that came to fruition. Tip of the cap to both offenses for pounding the baseball today.
Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. 1-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Hops this one up. Hoskins moving to his left. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, 2-1.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fast.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. And as you can see, they are way behind. Robinson Cano will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now here's the pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Davis. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Big swing by Davis now, and this is carrying well to right.